Good morning, everybody. I think this is week 100 of coronavirus, and it was a rough week for me. I hope it wasn't for you. Over here, we're dealing with everything from the indignities of home haircuts to the sorrow of loved ones that have passed away or who we are not able to be with. Let's do this. Here we go. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Let's start with a classic ego buster. Arms like they're in the shape of victory. Curl your fingertips into the palms of your hands and then reach through your thumbs like there's a connection from your thumbs all the way to a spot behind your heart. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale profoundly through the nose. Inhale, exhale. Keep going with the practice. Take your tongue, press it into the roof of your mouth, roll your eyes upwards as though you were looking through the crown of your head. Inhale, draw up on the pelvic floor. Exhale, relax. All right, hands in any meditative posture that you like. This is a strange one, but it's supposed to help break through any mental inhibitions, psychoses. Open your mouth wide. We'll be breathing in and out of the nose the whole time, but your mouth is open wide as it will go, and you press your tongue into the roof of your mouth. Good, we'll do this for several minutes. And if you can, also gaze at the tip of your nose. Your eyes could be ever so slightly open, or you can just gaze towards the tip of your nose with the eyes closed. Keep going. Press the tongue into the roof of the mouth with some firmness and keep your mouth as wide open as it will go. Inhale. Apply mole bond. And then relax. Okay, we're gonna shift up to standing now. The warm-up is going to be working with a single sun salutation. And so you may want to have a blanket going under your knees. Stand at the front of your mat. Bend your knees a little bit, and then as you start to push down through your knees, straightening your legs, draw your low belly back towards your spine, raise your arms up. Grab your left wrist with your right hand and reach up more through the left side. Tilt towards the right so that you get more of a stretch through the whole left side. Your left hip kind of lean out towards the left. Keep a gentle tug on this left wrist, enhancing the stretch. You might feel it all the way down into your hip. Now take your left hip like you're moving it through a semicircle on the left side. The next time your hip comes back, keep it back and turn your chest towards the ceiling. Grab the opposite wrist and twist towards the left even more. Raise your chest to the ceiling even more. Relax back to center. Bend the knees, draw the abdomen in, reach the arms up. And this time grab the right wrist and bend towards the left, sticking the right hip out some. Keep tractioning the right wrist. Now move that right hip through a semicircle in space. The next time the hip comes back, go ahead and open your chest to the ceiling. Grab the other wrist, switch your hold, twist more to the right, reach up more with your chest. Maybe lengthen your left arm by drawing on that wrist. Great, relax again, back to center. Bend the knees, draw the belly in, reach up. Go ahead and fold your wrists back, sort of like you were doing a handstand. Stay here, breathe, and focus your attention on your throat. Feel as though you're breathing in through your throat to a spot directly behind it in the spine, and then you're pushing your breath out of that spot. Fantastic. And go ahead and come back upright. Arms can come down and fold forward. So start by just enjoying the posture. See what feels good for you. Bend your knees. Maybe walk your hands to one side or the other side. And once you feel like you've kind of worked the kinks out and can hold still, fold all the way forward. Continue to draw your torso towards your legs. You could also do this same pose sitting on the ground with your legs outstretched. And now focus at a spot at the very tip of your tailbone. It might be the spot that's on your body that's highest towards the ceiling right now. Focus there and feel like you're breathing into that spot and out. Good. Bend the knees a lot. And we're going to step just go ahead and step your left leg back. And we're going to come into a lunge and focus on releasing this whole area in here to start out. So do that in whatever way works for you. You might want to lean far forward. You might want to reach way up. You may want to have your hands on the ground, on your knee, on blocks. Just focus on getting as much openness in this whole front left hip as you can. And then once you feel good in that hip, hold the pose static and feel a spot in the center of your eyebrows. Focus there, reach that spot towards the ceiling, and then breathe into the center of the forehead, drawing it all the way to a spot lining up with your ears deep in your head. Push the breath out through that same passageway. Great. Step the knee back so both knees are on the floor. Put your left forearm on the ground, reach the other arm out, and put your forehead on your forearm. Let your chest drop towards the ceiling. Drop towards the floor. Focus on your throat. Breathing in through your throat towards a spot in your spine and back out the same way. Swivel your left forearm out so that you are resting on both forearms. Exhale, squeeze your abdomen back towards your spine and slide yourself out flat on the ground. Inhale and come up and reach up through your chest. Drop back with your shoulders and reach your chest forward. Now concentrate at your pubic bone. Breathe in through your pubic bone and feel it get to that spot in your tailbone. Exhale out through the front of the body. Inhale through the pubic bone, deep into the spinal column. Soften out of the pose enough to push up onto your knees. This time we'll swivel the forearm of the right arm and rest your forehead on your forearm. Bring both hands to the ground and step your step your left foot forward and loosen up your left hip this time. And then find a static position for the lunge. Reach up through the third eye spot in your forehead and feel as though you can breathe in through that spot, deep into your skull. Exhale from deep into the skull, out through the third eye spot. Great. Soften out of the pose enough to be able to step your other foot forward, fold. Reach your arms up and exhale back to standing. Fantastic. Next posture, getting into the Kundalini Kriya now. It's sort of like a fast walk. So lifting your feet, alternating feet, bending your knees all the way, using your elbows. And if you can jog in place, you can jog in place. And we're gonna do this for a while. You wanna do it until your cheeks get nice and flushed, your legs get a little bit hot. This set only has, I think, 5 different postures, but we do each one for a while. And this set is called to help you deal with the challenging times. Sorry, just keep going for a long time.
Running away from the coronavirus.
Running away from the coronavirus. You know, there's another really undercurrent of strangeness about right now, because there's so many things that were just part of the bedrock of life. Like that you knew how a bank worked, that you could go to the grocery store, that there was going to be a sporting event that you could go to. So many things that we just were able to rely on as certainties are gone. I think that adds to the disorientation. I think people are getting a little bit weird this week. I have a friend who moved into her yard with a couple of goats. All right, another minute, keep it going. All right, that's good. Whew. All right, we're gonna go back down to sitting, and nice tall spine. Arms straight up, palms together, and then you're gonna swivel the entirety of your spine from side to side. We're doing this for 4 minutes altogether, so just hang tough. Inhale to center, lift up on mole bond. Lengthen through your spine, lengthen through your arms. Relax down. All right, next one. Might want to be on your blanket again, kneeling. So this is a repetitive one. We'll do it first on the left leg, then on the right. So you can simply take your forehead to the floor and back up, sort of like a little baby push-up. Or if you can, take your left leg up high and then do it. Set to withstand the pressure of the times. If you're recreating it, I think we're at 54, and then we're going to do the other side. Right leg up this time. Great, okay, good. The next one is camel or camel variation. The key to camel pose is that you have to be really strong in your core to sustain the going up and down. So this is gonna be with movement. And so one variation is going to be arching into the pose here and then coming to neutral. Arching into the pose, coming to neutral. Being a little knock-kneed, having your knees closer than your ankles, can help you engage the core and mole bond when you're doing it. And this is the same pose, just in a different orientation. You could do it like this. And we're gonna do a bunch of them. So pick which one you want to do, or switch in the middle if you like. Keep going, just a little longer. And last one. Good. Go ahead and let your forehead come to the ground. And then swivel around so that you're on your back. It's probably going to be easiest if you have your palms face down underneath your hips. Bring your knees into your chest. Extend them out at about a 45-degree angle and then take them up to the ceiling. Back into your chest, out at 90 degrees, up to the ceiling. There's not a real easy, natural breath coordination for this, so just see what feels the easiest for you to do. Can you hear the weedy deer? No. Hang in there. Just one more thing after this. Great. The next one, the last thing that we're doing is sort of a straight leg push-up. So roll your way upright. If you are doubtful about your ability to do a straight leg push-up, get something to prop up behind you. Arms are like vampire style crossed over your chest. Lean back, and then bring your head, your face towards your knees. Inhale as you lean back, exhale as you go forward. If it's okay for you to go all the way down, you can do that. Good. Inhale tall. Lift up on Moband. Relax. Go ahead and come onto your back for Shavasana for a couple of minutes. So the Shavasana is going to be quite short. I think we all have lots of rest time, just long enough for us to be able to integrate the benefits of the practice we just did. So go ahead and either roll along your spine or roll over to your side and come back up. The meditation is to keep from sliding into depression. Look at your index fingers and notice that there's 3 segments, and you want the 2 middle segments to be touching each other. So left palm would be up, right palm would be down. So you've got your hands holding your thumbs down, index fingers pointing up, and you want to get that middle segment of each finger pressing onto the other. Left palm up, right palm down. Your hands are about the level of the solar plexus. The gaze is towards the tip of your nose, and we can practice that if you like. Have your eyes be slightly open, and you want to essentially see 2 nose tips that sort of cross each other. And that can be quite hard to do at the beginning, or as you start to work with nose tip gazing. You can take a finger, same hand position we were just using, and hold it out from your nose a few inches. Focus on that tip of your finger and draw it towards your nose until you see 2 fingertips. Over time, you'll develop the ability to gaze directly at the tip of the nose, either with your eyes opened or closed. So re-engage the hand mudra, gaze towards the tip of your nose, and we're going to inhale through the nose, and then we'll exhale through the mouth. It's a silent, slow, steady exhale, and you're trying to blow on the fingertips. Inhale, and if you can stretch your inhale out for even up to 15 seconds, as long as you can. And then work to blow the exhale out through your lips, trying to hit the fingertips. It might take a few rounds to get your aim down. It's like the outgoing breath is a surge of wind, and you want to feel it on your fingertips, like you'll feel them start to get cold, or you might feel them start to be tingly or vibrating. Great, keep going. Feel a distinct pressure between those 2 finger segments as they press into each other, reminding yourself to keep the nose as the focal point. And continually being aware of any sensation in the fingertips, either cold, tingling, or vibration. Wonderful. Keep going for 2 more minutes. Wonderful. Right at the very end of the practice, and you've got a lot more oxygen in your blood, so maybe you could get towards a 15-second inhale. Last one. Inhale, this time lift up on Mulband. Good, shake out your hands. Go ahead and extend your knees out. If you need to, bounce your legs. We'll do one more meditation to wrap up the practice. And this one is to keep from emotional exhaustion during a time of crisis. So find a way to sit. It might be the same, it might be different. Your hands will rest one inside the other just at the low belly, and your thumb tips touch. And it's as though you're trying to pull the thumbs all together towards your body. So it'll feel like you've got a little ledge underneath your stomach. All right, and then the practice is going to be a chanting mantra. It's a monotone, and it will be 6 Satnams followed by a Waheguru 3 times, all on one breath. So you got to go really fast. Here we go. Same gaze towards your nose tip if your eyes aren't too tired out. Satnam, 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 Waheguru, Satnam, 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 Waheguru, Satnam, 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 Waheguru. Satnam, 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 Waheguru, Satnam, 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 Waheguru, Satnam, 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 Waheguru. Satnam, 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 Waheguru, Satnam, 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 Waheguru, Satnam, 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 Waheguru. Satnam, 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 Waheguru, Satnam, 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 Waheguru, Satnam, 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 Waheguru. Satnam, 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 Waheguru, Satnam, 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 Waheguru, Satnam, 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 Waheguru. Satnam, 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 Waheguru, Satnam, 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 Waheguru, Satnam, 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 Waheguru, Satnam, 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 Waheguru. I think I forgot to breathe. Let's do it again. Satnam, 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 Waheguru, Satnam, 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 Waheguru, Satnam, 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 Waheguru. Satnam, 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 Waheguru, Satnam, 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 Waheguru, Satnam, 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 Waheguru. Satnam, 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 Waheguru, Satnam, 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 Waheguru, Satnam, 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 Waheguru. Satnam, 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 Waheguru, Satnam, 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 Waheguru, Satnam, 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 Waheguru. Satnam, 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 Waheguru, Satnam, 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 Waheguru, Satnam, 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 Waheguru. Satnam, 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 Waheguru, Satnam, 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 Waheguru, Satnam, 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 Waheguru. Satnam, 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 Waheguru, Satnam, 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 Waheguru, Satnam, 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 Waheguru. Satnam, 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 Waheguru, Satnam, 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 Waheguru, Satnam, 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 Waheguru. Inhale. Contract everything. Reach your arms up. Exhale and shake. Inhale, compress, reach up. Exhale, shake. Last time. Exhale, shake. Thanks, everybody. Let's do one on Satnam to close out. Here we go. Let's bow to that inner will that keeps us going. Satnam. See you next time.